Hey guys, it's Brian. Welcome to Financial Fitness. If you're new to the channel and want to hear more about personal finance and worth the money videos, please subscribe. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the ways to achieve different levels of wealth and success in a way you might not have thought about before. Let's get started. I've thought about this for a while about how people who accumulate a lot of wealth actually do so. I broke it down in a digestible format to share with you guys. The way I've thought about different levels of wealth is in tiers. I'll go into detail about what's in each tier and what each tier means. So what's in each tier? I'm going to start at the bottom tier and go up from there to describe the pursuits within each tier. Tier 3, strictly trading time for money. Corporate jobs with salaries or W-2s like consultants, lawyers, analysts, hourly wage jobs, and part-time jobs. Tier 3 is all permission-based and therefore takes away the majority of your time and maybe some of your creative energy in exchange for money. A boss or company who is paying you is essentially telling you what to do in exchange for your time and a paycheck. Whether you work a corporate job or some type of hourly wage job, freelance job, the same logic applies. Tier 3 is all permission-based and therefore takes away the majority of your time and maybe some of your creative energy in exchange for money. A boss or company who is paying you is essentially telling you what to do in exchange for your time and a paycheck. Whether you work a corporate job or some type of hourly wage job, freelance job, the same logic applies. You will receive consistent tasks, and as you complete them, you get paid. You are simply exchanging your time and/or skills for money, which is not all that efficient in addition to paying the highest tax rates on earned income. We all start out either in Tier 3 or Tier 2 unless you or your family has the means for you to jump straight into Tier 1. To be clear, we all have to start somewhere, and whether that means we start from Tier 3 and move up from there, or jump right into Tier 2 or Tier 1, sometimes it's just a matter of circumstance and where you and your family are financially. Tier 2, leveraging time and money to make more money. Long-term investing. Everyone should do this to some extent. Small businesses like restaurants or storefronts. Real estate, either as an agent to facilitate transactions through commissions or flipping property for a fast profit. Day traders, flipping stocks or stock options. YouTube has a large range of income potential through being able to pursue multiple revenue streams. Influencers, jobs that offer stock options or large bonuses, tech or finance specifically. Tier 2 paths to wealth are not permission-based, with the exception of the jobs that offer stock options or big bonuses. There is no one that can stop you from doing any of these things. You get what you put in, and you make all the decisions in these pursuits. You are the only person in control of your future, time, and destiny in these scenarios. Essentially, the reason people generally want to become wealthy is for the freedom to spend their time the way they want. They want financial freedom and to take control of their time and future without any permission to do the things they want. If you divide your time between Tier 3 and something in Tier 2, you don't have all that much free time left, and some of your focus and effort is lost between the two pursuits. So say you work a corporate job and want to do some real estate on the side, you'll probably end up looking at fewer properties or make quicker decisions than if you were doing real estate flipping full-time as your primary job. In order for you to move between tiers, you generally have to experience some success first before adding another pursuit or switching to a new one in the pursuit of accumulating wealth. Once you reach some level of success, you can leverage your money to properly balance your time between pursuits within the same tier or add another pursuit to use your time and money more efficiently. By adding sources of income and/or long-term investing, these are pretty certain methods to accumulating wealth. Of course, even long-term investing does come with some risk, but diversifying your portfolio and staying invested over a long period mitigates a decent amount of systemic risk. But everyone should still invest long-term, even if it's only a small amount each week or month to dollar cost average over a long period of time, so that you can have your money work for you in the background. Tier 1, creating something from nothing, the ultimate pursuit of wealth and passion. Entrepreneurship and eventually taking your business public through an IPO or being bought out by a bigger company. Tier 1 is about solving a problem and working on something you are extremely passionate about and going all in on an idea, taking a huge risk in order to potentially become very wealthy in the future as a reward. This is the most risky and difficult place to start because you need to want to solve a problem and have the passion and solution to do so. If it doesn't work out, then there could be no reward, a lot of lost time, and potentially even losing money in the process from trying to start a business that couldn't get off the ground. I also think that most entrepreneurs start with the intent of creating something truly unique in addition to potentially making money in the future if everything works out. Without the passion and interest behind a good idea or solving a problem, it may never actually either grow fast enough to become successful, gain enough users, or become profitable at all. So keep that in mind if you're thinking about starting a business or a startup. Eventually, this might become permission-based for the business if and when raising money or venture capital or angel investing is needed to grow the business further or faster, depending on their invested stake in the business. Bootstrapping or self-funding a business as much as possible is always a good idea, but sometimes a business may come to a milestone where a large influx from a cash investment can help the business expand much further than just continuing to bootstrap. Generally speaking, with the exception of long-term investing, you need to experience success in at least one of the pursuits within either Tier 3 or Tier 2 before either working towards another pursuit within the same tier or in the next tier higher. For example, you could work a corporate job for a while and save up money in order to start a business or pursue entrepreneurship full time. Alternatively, entrepreneurship can be substituted with real estate or a small business. To be clear, there is no right or wrong tier in which to accumulate wealth. I'm just simply talking about how I see the landscape. If you know starting a business is not for you, then that's fine too. Maybe you don't have a problem to solve that you believe needs solving, or maybe you have a solution but don't have the time or expertise to dedicate towards starting a business. There is a line between comfort and when you want or need to strive for more. Also, work within your skill set. If you know you don't have coding skills, learn how to code or don't create a tech startup. But throughout this video, I've been talking about the American dream essentially. If you can ever build and work to achieve Tier 1 wealth. Are you still trading your time for money? If you could spend your time pursuing anything, what would you spend your time on to accumulate wealth? Is there a better way for you to leverage your time and money? How have you thought about the pursuit of wealth? Let me know in the comments. These are my thoughts on wealth accumulation in a tiered format. I hope my thoughts from this video enable some critical thinking in terms of how you spend your time in the pursuit of wealth accumulation. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you liked this video and found it insightful. Click the like button if you did. And please subscribe if you haven't already. Click the notification bell so you can see when I post videos next. Feel free to leave comments, questions, and any topics you might want to hear about in future videos to get on track to being financially fit. See you in the next video.